The United States will back Ukraine in its fight against Russia for as long as it takes. President Joe Biden said as he made an announced and symbolic visit to the capital, Kiev. "We have every confidence you're going to continue to prevail," he said. Mr. Biden's first trip to Ukraine as president came days before the first anniversary of Russia's invasion. He said President Putin had been dead wrong to think Russia called out last Ukraine and its western allies. He met Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky and the paid visited a memorial to soldiers who have died in the 9 years since Russian annexed Crimea and its proxy forces captured two parts of the eastern Donbas region. Mr. Biden's presence was invited to reaffirm America's unwavering commitment to Ukraine's democracy, sovereignty, and territorial integrity, according to White House statement. The New York Times reported that the took 10-hour train journey from Poland to Kiev. He left Ukraine on Monday to travel to Poland. After the visit, United States Secretary of State Antony Blinken announced a new package of security assistance for Ukraine valued at $4,500 million, including committed to advertise and HIMARS rocket system, Javelin missiles, and air surveillance radars. A new wave of sanctions against individuals and companies that are trying to evade or backfill Russia's formation will also be announced later this week. Mr. Zelensky said the result of his visit will surely be seen and will surely be reflected on the battlefield in liberating our territories. He also said that two leaders had discussed the possibility of sending other weapons that so far had not been supplied. National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan, who was among President Biden's entourage, said the United States notified Russia about the trip a few hours before President Biden's deconfliction proposal. He refused to comment on how Moscow had responded to the news. White House officials said planning for the trip had been happening for months and that a final decision to travel was made on Friday. In a sign that added drama to the most high-profile visit to Ukraine since the war began, air Australians Biden and Mr. Zelensky were at the Michel's Cathedral in central Kiev. The sirens sound regularly in Kiev, while other world leaders have visited Ukraine over the past year. The United States President's appearance in the capital during a war in which American soldiers aren't fight is a show of unity at a time when Russia sent Western support for Ukraine's warning. The visit was welcomed by Ukrainians in Kiev. "I appreciate the courage that they took on this challenge and came to show its support to American nation." The Ukrainian President's Chief of Staff Andriy Yermak said that the visit had been strategic as well as many issues are being solved and those have satellite will be accelerated, he said. However, there is a growing political divide in the United States over the amount of a Kiev should review. President Biden's visit to Kiev comes ahead of a 3-day visit to Poland. There he will meet with the country President Andrzej Duda and with Eastern European members of the NATO military alliance.